Of course, we ourselves in our society, there was hesitancy, there was various myths, and that is why we are discussing today to convey the message to en masse that please get vaccinated at an appropriate time, and herd immunity we want. And to discuss about that, our speaker, Dr. Amitabh Banerjee, who is Professor of Clinical Epidemiology in D.Y. Patil Group of Pune. Let me tell you that D.Y. Patil Group is one of the group which has come out very well in the field of medical education. And they have leading medical institutions, hospitals, whether it is Mumbai or Pune or Kolhapur. And they are contributing a lot towards the research. And especially, we have read the article of Dr. Amitabh Banerjee only recently. So Dr. Amitabh will like to emphasize something regarding your views of herd immunity and what is the status?
Thank you, Professor Agarwal. Thank you, Ambarish. Thank you, Double Helical. I am, I think, coming one of the tail enders or night watchman, and I had seen very good batting.
नहीं, देखिए ऐसा है जो tail ender होता है ना, वो best bowler होता है.
नहीं, हम बाउंड्रीज मारेंगे, टेल एंडर को कोई टेंशन नहीं रहता है. I will go for the boundaries without fear of losing my wicket. But only thing is, I want to know whether we want to go for a win or for a draw. I am asking the captain. Because विन का स्ट्रेटेजी अलग होता है, ड्रॉ का स्ट्रेटेजी अलग होता है.
देखिए हमको तो विक्ट्री चाहिए.
नहीं, विक्ट्री चाहिए तो सभी को है, पर आज के दिन में हम इसको ड्रॉ कर देते हैं, क्योंकि मलेरिया में भी हम जब डीडीटी निकला था, देयर वाज अ ग्रेट यूफोरिया कि अभी हम मलेरिया इरेडिकेट कर देंगे, पर अल्टीमेटली हिस्ट्री शोज कि वी हैड टू रिकंसाइल विद कंट्रोल.
पोलियो की तरह विक्ट्री चाहिए जी.
हाँ, पर टाइम लगा था ना सर. तो अभी ये तो आपने 5 डे मैच को आपने 20 ओवर्स में ले आए. तो 20 ओवर्स में हम तो पुराने टाइप के हैं, पुराने ट्रेडिशनल है, तो हम 5 डे वाले हैं, तो वैसे ही हम बात करेंगे. सो दिस इज एनीवे व्हाट आई एम टेलिंग यू, द प्रैक्टिकल डिफिकल्टीज लाइक विद द म्यूटेशंस एंड ऑल, वी मे नॉट बी एबल टू इरेडिकेट इट. नाउ द आर्टिकल्स इन नेचर आर आल्सो कमिंग कि वी हैव टू लिव विद इट फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. So considering this, we can go for a draw. Draw means we should control the mortality. We should control like in malaria. तो उसके लिए पहली बात तो यह है. दूसरी बात यह है कि we have got a certain advantage. I mean, unlike and certain disadvantages. Certain disadvantages are that, as I said, earlier speakers also brought out, particularly Dr. Sood very well brought out that our population is so many times, 100 times more than many of the developed countries. So we cannot blindly emulate them. It will not be cost effective and we won't gain anything extra. One of the advantage we have got a young population, particularly for children and other things. The literature as on today, we have got enough literature so that we have got almost zero mortality. Except for perhaps children and adolescents with comorbidities, we can identify those and put them for vaccination priority. So I have my reservations about why at present, because of only we have vaccinated about 13% of our population. We have to go minimum 30% to cover at least the priority groups. About 30 crore we have to vaccinate. So we have only done about, we'll take a lot of time, and the way the infection has been spreading, the vaccination cannot overtake the natural infection. Anyway, I will give you some of the experiences, first-hand experiences we had in the Pimpri-Chinchwad. That is a municipal corporation of almost 30 lakh population. Last year, we carried out a sero survey after the first wave ended, and we found 35% of the population were having the antibodies, but this was not homogeneously distributed. Most of the slums and tenements were having almost 60, 70 to 80% seropositivity, whereas the housing societies and affluent bungalows were having almost 10 or 12%, 15%, so very low. So 70% of the affluent were left, and the second wave, these were the vulnerable, and we followed up in Pimpri-Chinchwad, those slums and the tenements which were having high seropositivity, like 60, 70%, they were not affected this time. So that shows what Dr. Sanjay Rai was also saying about Dharavi. We had seen it in our corporation. D.Y. Patil was given the responsibility of carrying out the survey. So we followed up this year. We see that there is some protection. at the population level. So what we can do is, I was just thinking if we can take advantage, because after the first wave, the national levels seropositivity indicated 21% of our population had developed antibodies. That translated into almost 30 crores Indians had experienced the natural infection. And as per the recent articles, which also brought out by Dr. Sanjay Rai, Nature article today shows that there is long-term immunity from natural infection, and this antibody level does not correlate directly with immunity. It is the T cells and their other factors. The immunological basis are the other factors, the memory cells and other things. So as it is, we can have long-term memory. In any case, we have got a very good surveillance system nowadays. Every antibody test, every RT-PCR is linked up with Aadhaar card. So we can, for the time being, we can exclude those people. And I believe the ICMR is planning a 4th round of sero survey, would be very helpful, because in the first wave, we had 30 crore people already having the natural infection. I think after the second wave, which was many times more, we may find that 60 or 70% of our population might have reached natural infection or might have reached some level of immunity. So giving our resource constraints, we can exclude them for the time being and concentrate on the group who have never, or besides this antibody, we could also have a list of people who have had a RT-PCR positive in the past 1 year or 6 months. They can also be included, seeing the vaccine crunch. It is theoretically very easy to say to vaccinate the whole population, but it will not serve anything extra. In the meantime, we can follow up a cohort of people who have undergone the natural infection and see how much reinfection is there. I was reading recently, there is 4% reinfection in the people who have in India from the ICMR data. The reinfection rate is only 4%. We have to follow up to see how severe the reinfection had been. If it had been not severe enough, we may exclude them for the time being. It will save the vaccine and the resources. And if there is a lot of reinfection, lot of death, then we can anytime revise it. But as from the even Dr. Sanjay Rai brought up some world studies or own ICMR data, the reinfection is not very common after natural infection. Secondly, we don't know the efficacy of so many vaccines. It is very good. All have been come into the market under emergency use. So actual efficacy under trial conditions are different from actual efficacy at the population level. There, the absolute reduction may be maybe more modest, as brought out in recent paper in Lancet. Everything does not translate so smoothly into the field conditions. So idea is that a lot of money will go into immunizing the whole population, which will be exceed our whole health budget. So other vaccination, childhood vaccination, measles, polio, and others will suffer. Child deaths will suffer. We are trying to save the children from COVID, which the data shows they are not dying from COVID. Perhaps except for, we can identify children with comorbidities and put them for vaccination, but healthy children for the time being, even in our survey last year in the field practice area, we found an equal amount of seropositivity in children 12 to 18 years compared to adults. They were also having overall 35% of seropositivity. So children are already infected. Children are already developing natural infection. So that is matter of health economics. So I think this is only what I wanted to convey. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Amitabh, for giving a very crisp picture and what is the role of the seropositivity, serosurveillance, giving examples of a city like Pune, which is one of the very important